Okay. Page 81, Farewell to Thee, or Aloha Oe. Now, on page 78, there's a little chorale, which I skipped. You can do the chorale if you want. What they're after, that second inversion thing again, they want you to fill in and play second inversions chords in the right hand each time. So even though it's written this way, they want you to play the chords in the right hand instead, the second inversion chords. So what they're telling you is the note in the right hand is the middle note of the second inversion chord. Try it. So as long as you know the pattern for a second inversion triad, you simply add a note on each side of that note provided, and you've got it. Well, let's take the first note. Second inversion, if you look at the pattern, would be here. It's like they're giving you the root of the chord, an F chord, put it in second inversion. Well, the easiest way there is simply go down, so take the C and put it on the bottom. And that's it. And then keep this pattern throughout, and then play the notes given as the middle note. So it's an F, then a G, and then an A, B flat. There's a B flat in the signature. So it's here. And that's really what it is. In this Farewell to Thee thing, melody's in the left hand. It's pretty simple. And really a lot of this is just chords and arpeggios played real slow. It's kind of nice the way it's put together. I want to talk left hand first this time because the left hand's got the melody. Watch the phrasing. I don't agree with the phrasing because, well, maybe it's an error in the music. Look at the first line. Left hand. The phrasing starts with the pickup note. And then in the next time, the phrasing doesn't start till the half note. I think that's an error. The phrasing should start with the pickup note each time. If you look at the rest of this, I think pretty much it starts with the pickup note. So just draw that little phrase mark over across the quarter note. There's nothing tricky about this. It's fine. I like the fingering, just do what they're telling you to do. It's good enough with me. I know I've covered this piece a few times in various arrangements in various books. I don't remember what I said. Really not interested in what I'm saying. It's just today, this morning, how I feel it and all, it's fine. Go with it. Yeah, have another glass of wine, whatever. In the right hand, we simply have the rolled chords. You know, the inversion chords, the root, first inversion, second inversion, root. Isn't that cool? I play the bottom note on the beat. Some people will play the top note on the beat. I don't care for that. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now in these chords, there's a couple ways of fingering this, and it's good practice in a way to finger it the way they're telling you to. But if I were actually going to sit down and play this piece as a piece, I would not finger these chords this way. You see, the idea behind fingering, partially, is to move the hand as little as possible unless it's for show. Now, if you're showing off and all that, move it every time. It's wonderful. Yeah, look at me. Otherwise, keep the hand where it is and catch what you can in that position before moving on. Which means every two of these chords is going to be one position. We're not going to change it every time. For instance, the first line in the right hand, instead of a 1, 3, 5, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 because I'm going to use extended position. Because if you look at the first two chords, it's all those notes, these 4 notes. I can get them all in one position. So the first note, the first chord is 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, 5. And then the next two chords is the same thing. I take them both in one position, an extended position, here, and I can get them all. So I'm not moving the hand as much, so it's here. And all of these chords can be done the same way. If you finger them in the extended position, you don't have to move the hand as much. So you experiment and see what you like. There is a repeat at the bottom, so we're going to play this twice. It has a pickup beat. Pedaling wise, pedal it in such a way that we can hear the phrasing. So I want a little silence between the phrases. So in the first line, after you play the middle C, before you go on to the E, the next phrase, lift up and down and lift the pedal up with the hand so we get a little silence again here. So just a little silence between each phrase is wonderful. At the end, of course, then the pedal and the hands all come up at the same time, and then we have another glass of wine or something. So let's try this out and see what happens. Very slow. It's an adagio piece, so it is slow. There's a note at the top. Second time, play both hands, AVA throughout. So when we repeat it, you're going to end up here. Then you're going to come up. Everything just goes up an octave. So instead of here, you're going to here. And instead of here, you're here. So just pretend middle C went up an octave. And that can get confusing for some people, including me, but do the best you can. So I'm going to give us 3 counts. Let's try this out slowly. Left hand, right hand, foot's on the pedal. Here we go. 1, ready, go. Repeat. Two, three, off.